Hey, what's happening, you medium rare Miltank? Taking a look at Mega Venusaur with the new edition of the Dawn. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, a stage 1 Pokemon, and a stage 2 Pokemon. And this is definitely, of the decks that I played Dawn in, has felt like it's got the biggest buff from Dawn. Because we play a lot of Pokemon in this deck. We play a lot of stage 1s, and we play a lot of stage 2s, and finding them all fast enough in the early game can be tough. We usually have some Pokemon in hand, but not all the Pokemon. But Dawn really ties everything together really nicely in this deck. So it is Mega Venusaur deck, so we are using that as, I almost wouldn't say our main attacker. It's good though. It's a good attacker. It moves our energy around with the Solar Transfer, hits for 240 with the Jungle Dump. So I got a 2-2-2 Mega Venusaur line, and then a 2-2-2 Meganium line, which is really the star of the show with that Wild Growth, of course, doubling our basic Grass Energy attached to all of our Pokemon. And of course, we get extra energy in play through our Ogerpons, which sometimes is the MVP attacker of the deck. But we've got some other attacking options. We got the Regigigas with the Jewel Breaker, super powerful attacker, 100 damage plus 230 more if the active Pokemon is a Terra Pokemon that 1-hit KOs Dragapult, that 1-hit KOs Charizard. We are a grass deck, so a lot of things 1-hit KO Charizard. But the big matchup for this card is honestly the Ceruledge matchup. We definitely get out-traded without it, but with it, honestly, feels like a pretty good matchup. Fezandipiti for the draw power, of course. And then we got some new additions here. Let's talk about the Wo-Chien EX first. This card is actually really good in this deck. It's got that covetous Ivy. It's really good as a Lakium attacker. It does 60 damage to one of our opponent's bench Pokemon for each prize card our opponent has taken. So a situation that pretty often comes up is we've drawn 4 prize cards and our opponent has a Fezandipiti on the bench. So if we find boss, we win the game. However, our opponent Ionos us to a lower hand size. And at that point, our opponent goes down to probably 1 prize card or 2 prize cards, which means the covetous Ivy from the Wo-Chien EX would KO our opponent's benched Fezandipiti. So if we draw a boss for turn, we probably can knock him out with the Jungle Dump from the Mega Venusaur. But if we don't, and we draw a Lillie or an Iono or a Nest Ball or an Ultra Ball, or if we get lucky off our Bug Catching Set, we can find the Wo-Chien and covetous Ivy to close out the game. Everyone's playing Fez right now. Everyone's drawing prize cards right now. So the Covetous Ivy is almost always a solid win condition in the late game. This card is super sick in any of these Meganium decks. And then finally, I've got 2 Celebi in here. Now, this is completely untested. I'm not going to lie, I played 0 games with the Celebi, but this is where I'm at in my testing. That's how the Pokemon TCG works. Decks are always ever evolving. I did try Cleffa for a couple games and it was pretty weak. I'm not gonna lie, didn't get a whole ton of value out of the Cleffa. I did want to give it a shot. I was like, I want something for the early turns of the game when we draw a little bit slow, or when we get a little bit fortunate, are able to get that Pokemon in the active on the first turn of the game. And the Cleffa just wasn't it. In the early game, our hand is pretty clogged up and is kind of waiting for that big card to kind of break things open, whether it be the Forest of Vitality or playing Dawn on the next turn to get all the Pokemon we need to come together to evolve into our Mega Venusaurs, into our Meganiums, stuff like that. But the Cleffa didn't do it. It didn't give us a ton of support. But the Celebi is the next thing that I will be testing. So I have 2 of them in here. I found space for 2 of them. So if you want to go for from where I ended with my testing, it would be with the Celebi. I really like the idea of it. It's got that traverse time attack for a single Grass Energy. Search your deck for 3 in any combination of grass Pokemon and stadium cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Now, I know some of you might be questioning why I'm showing you a list that I played 0 games with. Well, I haven't played 0 games with. I played 0 games with the Celebi. But like I said, the format, the meta, decks are ever evolving. I could play 10 games with this deck, and then after those 10 games, I might change another 2 cards, and I play 5 more games, and I change another 2 cards, and I play 5 more games, and I change another 2 cards. I'm probably not going to play that much Mega Venusaur, to be honest. Decks are ever changing. I see you guys always asking in the comment section as well, Azul, why does your list look different that you're playing with than the list that you show us at the beginning of the videos, or which list is the correct list? And the answer is the correct list is always the list I show you at the beginning of the videos. This is my most refined build of the archetype that I am showing off. But like I said, they're always changing. I'm never going to show you a list that I've actually played that many games with, because after I've played enough games with the deck, I'm changing the deck again. So this is where we're at with my testing right now. The 2 Celebis with the traverse time. Anything else to mention? 4 Iono, 4 Lillie's Determination, 2 Boss, 2 Turo. Both of these feel very powerful. I wouldn't hate more Boss. More Boss is kind of never bad. The Turos are definitely very impactful, very powerful. So not having these feels pretty bad. Pokemon search count. Honestly, Ultra Balls don't feel that good in this deck. So Now that we got the Dawns in here, like previously I was like, how do I get more Ultra Balls in this deck? But now that we have Dawn in the deck, I'm like, okay, I might actually cut an Ultra Ball. Like the third Ultra Ball feels like the worst card in the deck so far. 4 Nest Ball, 4 Bug Catching Set, 1 Super Rod, 1 Max Rod for the recovery. This feels pretty good overall. Of course, you have 4 Forest of Vitality. That's what gets the deck going. And then I do have 9 Grass Energy. I did try 10, but now that I'm trying out the double Celebi, I did have to make a cut for the getting the second Celebi in here. And you might be asking, why would you run 2 Celebi? We're only ever going to use one of them. That is true. We never really use the second Celebi, but I want to increase our odds of starting it, and that's kind of it, to be honest. So if you're looking for a card to cut besides the Ultra Ball, honestly, you could cut the second Celebi. Try that out. 9 Grass Energy has always felt kind of iffy, but because I want to try out the second Celebi, I had to cut something, so I went back down to 9 Grass Energy. I would definitely love to get a 10th Grass Energy in here, so the second Celebi might be cut for that, or I might cut an Ultra Ball. I could honestly see, though, playing like 4 Celebi in this deck. Despite the fact that you'd only ever use 1 each game, just opening it to use Traverse Time to get yourself set up and going, I could see actually being like the correct way to build the deck. Because we just need like a little bit more consistency, I feel like, to like get going in the early game, to pull everything together faster, more often. Because sometimes we just draw really well, and we have like turn 2 Mega Venusaur, turn 2 Meganium. Also with this deck, I would choose second, especially now that we got the Celebis in here, try and pull off that turn 1 Traverse Time. When we go first, things just feel too slow, and I feel like I never do anything on my second turn of the game after going first. Maybe I attack with a Teal Mask Ogerpon, but even that doesn't feel like hugely impactful. I'd probably just like to chill for a turn, use the Celebi, and just be more set up for our bigger, more powerful plays throughout the game. Let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. Draw support is the most important thing to find here. Ain't nothing. A little monster. Or we could play the other one to play that I've seen people talk about before is Mew. We could also play Mew, I guess. Just as a way to I mean, like draw power plus. It's like a better mid game, late game. Like this hand, right here, I could have maybe I wouldn't Mew out of this hand immediately. Well, I could have Ultra Balled away Energy Wo-Chien, Ultra Ball away Forest Energy, get Bulbasaur Mew, draw 3 with Mew, I guess. Mew could be the move as well. Mew could be the move as well. I could be okay with Mew. As long as I feel like we have the bench space for it. That's what it's all about, is the bench space. Underneath the Pokemon TCG, I see a lot of Badoo played, but there's also an 8 HP Psychic Pokemon that does the same thing. Sorry, I don't know what's the name off the top of my head. Is there a reason people are using the higher HP one to do the same thing? Yeah, like in Gardevoir and stuff, you do it because you have Psychic Energy, and the extra HP can make a difference, but they also play Jellicing, which is what the card evolves into, which item locks with its ability, and then has more HP and does more damage. It also shows off tool cards as well. Yeah. If your deck can use Frillish consistently, Frillish is the better of the 2 cards. For sure. But it is harder to get value out of Frillish than it is to get value out of a Badoo. That's why some decks play Badoo and some don't. Badoo can kind of be put into any single deck pretty conveniently because it attacks for free. As long as you can get into the active aggressively, that's all you need, right? I honestly feel like this deck is going to be pretty gross once we get access to the Genesect. Like the baby Genesect is actually just super gross as like a card. All right, well, I would love to get a Venusaur set up. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Doesn't Fez do the same thing as Baby Genesect? Well, you don't have to have a 2 prize when you're active. Also, the Baby Genesect does it for... No, it's the same amount of energy, actually. Actually, it's pretty similar, to be honest. It's pretty close, actually. It's well, yeah, but you don't have to leave a 2 prize when you're active. That's the big thing. You don't have to leave a 2 prize when you're active. And also, it doesn't mean, like, when your opponent does finally set up... Now, if you just beat them by sniping their bench, you just win, right? But when your opponent, like, finally sets up, assuming the snipe delayed them a turn, now they KO your Fez. Now you don't have the Fez in your deck to then draw more cards. With the KO Genesect, you can still go Nest Ball for your Fez and then draw with Fez. It's definitely worth playing, for sure. But you can currently create that board state with the other guy. With Fezandipiti. Okay. I feel like they have to have Gardevoir in hand. Maybe not, though. Because, like, right here, they don't even, like, technically need to... I mean, this is just kind of bad. We're just in a bad spot. Gen is also uncapped. Yeah, that's true as well. Oh, what? Call sign? Okay, we're back in business. That's insanely bad for my opponent. Do I want to protect my Bulbasaur? Actually, I kind of do. Okay, so I think we have to do it like this, to be honest. It feels kind of bad, but... Yeah, not... It doesn't feel great. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't feel great, but... Oof, we're close. Because I only have one Bulbasaur, so if I let this Bulbasaur die, things get awkward. So I think I have to protect my Bulba line here. Well, I wanted to attack... Oh, that sucks. I don't want to put this in... Well, honestly, if they're taking a 1 prize knockout on the turn, I guess I'm okay with that, right? So I'm going to go ahead and evolve this. I'm going to just slow it down, because if I get Iono, that sucks. I really wanted to attack with Mega Venusaur this turn. I just need a Grass Energy, too. I didn't even need, like, the big guy. Yeah, that's 4. Sure. Alright, whatever. That sucks. Next turn, I can take a knockout, though, without putting this in play, I guess. Which is what I would, like, want to do, but we'll see. Alright, another Bulba. Secret Box could be better for aggressive play with new Genesect plus Dawn. Possible. I'd still probably favor the other card, but it could be okay, yeah. I mean, this has got to be dead, right? Yeah, there's no way my Ogerpon is surviving here. We also, honestly, another card that would be good in here would honestly be Iron Bundle. Just like, so I can just KO the next Pokemon. The fuck happened to your energies? I don't know, one of them got eaten for a second. Teal Mask got hungry and started munching on it. Yeah. Guardy KO is rough. The most amount of energy I can get to play next turn is... Well, I guess I could recover this, but it's like unlikely. Like, this is a turn where, like... Having an iron bundle would be nice, because I don't really want to punch into a Gardevoir, but I guess it's not terrible to punch into a Gardevoir. Like, I'll be okay if I do that. Yeah, I guess, I mean, I just kind of have to do it, right? Just, I don't want to bench this guy. Benching this guy seems like a misplay. Well, hold on. We will be tied on prize cards this turn, so I guess benching this is fine. Because they can't snipe it and they can't counter catch it. You ever kill Guardy? I just can't. No, I just can't ever get there. I don't have the resources, I don't think. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're actually just 1 energy short, right? Because I don't have anything with free retreat, so I can't get them into the active. But this is doing... If I put 2 energy on this, like hard retreat this, accelerate 1, attach 1. I don't want to like lose an energy, so I think I do always just promote this guy. The top deck. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this because I'm about to bump it. I don't think there's anything I want off this though. Oh, there's nothing even I can grab, sure. Yeah, benching this actually seems fine. At first I wasn't gonna bench it, but I can't unless they play boss or prime catcher. Okay. Now they can go after my... Now they can go after my Fez. It's fine, it's fine. We attacked. The important thing is we attacked. Dude, where the heck are my Dawns? I haven't even seen a single Dawn. Where are the Dawns at, bro? Could they one-hit KO my active with like Brave Charm Drifloon here? You remember to put them in the deck? I think so. They should be in there, yeah. Dawnless Dawn deck? I guess, maybe. Dude, holy smokes, bro. Am I dead? Someone just tell me if I'm dead or not. Did I die? Hey, 6 energy and the discard pile and 2 Monkey Dories. Alright. Well, they only have 5. They only have 5 in the discard right now. An HP left. Sick. Then they just win next turn, right? So my only out is like top deck Turo, I think. I'm not dead unless they get to... Okay, they already double Monkey Dory. So yeah, even if they had 5 here, they would have... Well, they would have theoretically played it correctly, right? Oh no, wait, wouldn't they need 6 energy? They would need 6 energy in the discard, actually, not 5. Wait, no, that's what you said, right? Yeah, that's what you said. Never mind. Okay, so if I top deck Turo, I actually am in a good spot. One of the Turos is on the bottom of my deck. It's alright, we're fine. We'll top deck. If I don't top deck Turo, I definitely just lose. Oh my gosh! It's so criminal. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. That's insane. They could still one-hit me next turn, but that's fine. They could one-hit me next turn, but now that's fine for sure. Oh, I only get a 1 prize knockout this turn as well. Okay, like we needed that, but honestly, my opponent's not even in that bad of a spot. Like I needed that play to happen, but my opponent is still actually in like a fine spot completely. Despite getting that play. Because even this turn, they could just go like counter catch or KO this and then Screamtail KO my Fez. Like, we still just lose to that play. Be tough. Yeah, they could still one-hit me again. They have to get back Drifloon, Bravery Charm. And now they have the energy to put in the discard pile. Another Turo. Ooh, I messed up. My other Turo's on the bottom of my deck. So when I played the Turo, I should have played the Nest Ball. Clefairy here. They probably just have... Yeah. Yeah, we still just lose. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's a misplay. Okay, hold up. We don't lose yet. Because now I can KO a 1-prizer if I top deck Boss. But there's also a Boss on the bottom of my deck. Dude, fudge. I should have shuffled my deck. I should have shuffled. I didn't shuffle. Now I'm getting punished. There's a Boss and a Turo on the bottom of my deck. But there's a Boss also in my deck. So I could top deck Boss here, KO a 1-prizer, and then we don't lose. Specifically, probably Monkey Dory. Well, unless I don't think... Do I think they play 2 counter catcher? They definitely could, but like maybe they don't. A lot of people have been playing like 1 counter catcher recently, I feel like. I don't think they can 1-hit KO with only 2 monkeys, but I may be missing the math. It's late and I'm tired. You are missing the math. If they have access to 6 energies, they can put 5 on the thing. Oh, wait. You're right, Hellsane. No, you're right. You're right. Wait, no. They would need 7 energy, and they would move 3 off. They would need 7 energy, though. Because then they could... build up 5 on it, move 3 off, move 3 off Guardy. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. Let's do 30 plus 10. Yeah. 7 energy or 3rd Monkey Dory. True. I was like, nah, bro, you're tired, bro. Lock in. Turns out you weren't tired at all. How much HP does Wo-Chien have? The EX. Could I Iono snipe their Guardian and then Clefairy doesn't KO me? Oh no, because they had 40 on the active too. Alright, I'm just pushing this guy up. I can't come up with a good play. It's not good enough. I just have to hope they're recovered. No, but they have... there's too many things. There's so many things. There's so many things. Alright, whatever. There's 1 million different things they could have. Can't play around all of them. They just need like a Bravery Charm combo or Counter Catcher. Oh, Screamtail doesn't work because they KO'd my Fez, not my Ogerpon. Drifloon, Bravery Charm, Counter Catcher. Okay, yeah. They can go to 290. I mean, we'll see what they're... If they have it... No, but even if they don't have it... Even if they had it in hand, if I played Iono, it would lower their odds. So it's definitely just a misplay from them to actually not KO my Ogerpon here. Right? I feel like it's a mistake for sure. Alright, well that's not a piece. Maybe they thinned out the card though so they can draw more with Fez? What would their hand be that would make sense though, ever? Oh, what the fuck? They already had this guy? Oh, because they had Bravery Charm in hand, but they needed to thin out the deck so they could increase odds of game. Okay, okay. I mean, that's it. They should just have game, right? Like, I can just concede to save us both time. Yeah, they could mess up, but I'm just going to go ahead and say they're not going to. I'll hit them with the concede. Oh, Mega Guardy, I guess, could have been an out too, yeah. I don't know. I haven't played that matchup enough, to be honest. It's possible. Poltnor is a top 3 deck right now? There's a good chance, yeah, probably. Eerie? Sick. Buy Ultra Balls. Top 5? Yeah, probably. Maybe 4th, but it's like Guardy. I don't know, I guess what would it be besides Poltnor? No, it's like, maybe not. Guardy, Zard, something? I'm still a pretty big fan of Zard. Like Box or Belt and Zard? Belt or Hero's Cape. I don't like Box at all. I think Box is like super overkill for what the deck does. Okay, Hero's Cape or Maximum Belt? I guess maybe like a metagame or a format could exist where it makes sense, but... Tried Tinglu with Frost Asmongadori? I have not, no. Sure, 2 missed. Okay, I bind this down now though. This feels like okay, good. I was like, this feels like a mistake. What the heck? Definitely was a mistake. All right, I think I'm just gonna Dawn and chill. Actually, for some reason I thought I had Meganium stage 1 in my hand. I was gonna go evolve stage 1, and then have double stage 2 for the next turn. I do not have that in my hand. My Ogerpon might be in trouble here. Although I still might have played the Dawn anyways, to be honest. Do you see Rockets and Mewtwo working with Frostlass Monkey Dory? No. I mean, that makes sense. How many energy do I need on my Ogerpon to KO them? I don't even need that many, right? I definitely just push Ogerpon and hope we get there. Dude, chasing the Ogerpon has to be the correct play, though, right? They definitely should have chased my Ogerpon here. If I had another Ogerpon in my deck, I'd play the Nest Ball, but I don't. There's nothing to get off this, right? I'm not trolling. No. Can we rip that stadium one time? Oops. Actually, maybe I would be running to Chikorita, so maybe I should have attached to Bayleef, actually. Yeah, if I retrieve my active here, it's gonna go to... That was a mistake, yeah. Where to stadium? Good question. It should be a pretty easy 1-2 punch type of game. Or just go knock out 2 of these things in a row, but... This isn't even correct! Kill the Bayleef, bro! Ogerpon 1-hit KOs you! That's the wrong guy! I think I Fez first to try and shuffle the deck before I use my bug catching sets because there is a thing on the bottom of the deck. Actually, maybe I start with Teal Dancing first, actually. But I do want to find the stadium as well. Oh no, that makes sense then to play it like this. Our Dawn gets there now. But the evolutions are on the bottom, so I want to keep them on the bottom. Maybe I should have checked these first, because then I could have played Lillie for turn, actually. Sure. Is there a Bulbasaur in there? Though there's not. There's not even a... What am I doing? I mean, it's not bad to grab these guys, I guess. Oh, I need one more. Holy smokes. I almost didn't do that. Nuked. Wait, they don't have a response. They didn't even set this guy up. Yeah, they can't. Holy hand, man. What the heck? Of course, for Stadium Energy, we have Hilda for Energy and Evolution. We need something now for Evolution and Stadium. The ultimate trifecta. Loki feels like raps. I am kind of struggling to see how my opponent wins from here. For sure. What's left in here? Sick. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Because I have so many cards in my hand, playing Liz Determination here is like actually just terrible, but Catch Fez Iono. But Iono's also terrible. Maybe it's better than Lillie though. The hand has so many cards. Yeah, sure, why not? Might be better actually, I don't know. Be real. I touch things I don't feel. Stadium? Hello? Gosh! Pass. All my stadiums are right there. I can see them. They're right there. How many cards did I put on the bottom of the deck there? 3, 6, 10. So in the top 12 cards, there's 4 stadiums. A third of my top 12. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Okay. I'm not mad. Okay, I'm not mad. Change the ones that stay the same. I could Turo the Fez, put it back on because like I am scared of Iono. So I could attach here Turo Fez, right? And have Fez on the bench to be a little bit safer. Bonk. Back with Fez? No, because then they can go Iono Ursaluna knockout. Wait, no, but then I would win because I can kill my Ogerpon. Oh, wait. Never mind. they have to... Oh, they can't ignore my Ogerpon. My Ogerpon always just wins me the game. So actually, no, that was probably a misplay. I should have just attacked with the Fez and kept the Turo there. Yeah, oops. For some reason, I thought, like, they could... yeah, they can't do that. They can't do that. That'd be... I mean, if they want to do it. It's not recommended. Not recommended. So definitely a mistake on my part. Yeah, because this thing is like nuking everything right now. Holy smokes. Do be nuking. All right, no Iono, we're safe. Wait, actually, are we safe? I don't feel safe. Gotta be safe, right? Is it safe out there? Would they want to trap Fez again? I mean, they could. It wouldn't be very good. Okay, definitely a mistake on my part. Playing the Turo there was bad because all it did was cost me an energy. And I could have like Turo this. I could have Turoed the Fez this turn and then just like punched them, and that could have been my turn. I think that's game. Looks like game to me. The Venusaur was the missing piece, I believe. Wait. Wo-Chien action? Activate! Wo-Chien EX! I'll Teal dance to accelerate an energy and draw a card. Next. Wait, I'd actually have to do that. Attach return. Retreat. Meganium into Wo-Chien EX. And I'll activate Mega Venusaur's Solar Transfer, moving an energy from a Grass Energy from one of my Pokemon to another as often as I like. I'll just move one. Covetous Ivy, doing 60 damage to one of your Pokemon for each prize card you've taken. Goodbye, Latias. You rat. Told you this card was broken. Another dub. Will you be going to the Houston Regional? Did they announce a Houston Regional? Obviously the first time hearing of it, so I haven't decided yet. Texas is usually pretty lit though. I mean, I think it's honestly just a off an angle. For 2. Pretty mid, but you gotta do what you gotta do. They announced Houston and Orlando officially. All right. I mean, it's no surprise, right? We kind of expected Florida and Texas regional. The question was just where would they be? When did you say it was? March 20th to 22nd? I don't know. Maybe I might go. Oh, wait, the new set maybe drops that week, though, right? Yeah, the new set might drop that weekend. Dude, why are the new sets always dropping on regional weekends, bro? That's so cringe. They don't want to see me compete, bro. They're trying to hold me back. They're like, no, we have to bait Azul into streaming the new set at home. They don't want me to get those wins. Because I would rather stream the new set than go play most of the time. You can kill your Cleffa with terminal period. Be careful. Oh my gosh. Cleffa, get out of there! Just wait till the official set release date. Well, yeah. New set regionals are so sick. What do you mean? No, the set might release that weekend, like that Friday. So you wouldn't be able to play with the new cards. Wait, we could have the nuts here. That is not the nuts. I don't mind it, though. Honestly, I'm just gonna put this energy... Wait a second. Do I just kill them? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was about to do something else, but... I was gonna do something else. Sure, I guess. KO. Can't really argue against that KO there, I guess. It's pretty good. Bring me back. There's a thick hand full of resources and options. Very cool, very chill. Did I Iono there or did I Lillie? I Lillied, okay. So how many energy do I even need on this thing to KO this? Just 3? Dude, that's disgusting. So if you go to Houston Regionals, you gotta go all the best Tex Mex spots? Nah, bro, I live in California. I'm going to all the barbecue spots. This matchup is low-key and easy clap for Venusaur. Oh yeah, for sure. This is a free, yeah, it's like a free matchup. Hit up the Buckies. Dude, the Buckies is so overhyped, bro. It's just like a really nice, it's just like the nicest gas station. But it's definitely overhyped for what it is. Because it's like, no, maybe it is adequately hyped. Because it is the nicest gas stations, for sure. Maybe, honestly, maybe Buckies are adequately hyped, for sure. Buckies is definitely a dub. I maybe overset my boundaries. I'm sorry. I apologize. I do fucky with the Bucky. So dumb. All right, let's get this knockout and win this game. Wait, does that put them out of range, actually? They almost put them out of range. What is it, going to the Houston Ripbound event? No, I'm not. I have something else going on that weekend. But I actually was thinking about it. Honestly, just punching them really hard this turn is... Like, I'm probably just going to punch them. Even if I don't want to KO them. Actually, I think I will draw first. Because if I get a stadium here, I can combo that with the Bug Catching Set to... Nest Ball, okay. Oh, I could have played the Bug Catching Set to try and get this guy's evolution, right? I didn't even think about that. Oh, nice. I don't one-hit this, but you know what? We hit it hard enough. They have to find a Monkey Dory this turn, or if I replace their stadium, I just win, so it's fine. Also, I can win next turn. Like, their play has to be like Yveltal. I don't even know. I can literally just win with Fez Snipe if I can get to this guy. Like, sheesh. I don't even know how they win this, to be honest. I'm unsubbing because Azul said Buggy's overhyped. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I took it back. I took it back. I said that, actually, you know what? It might be adequately hyped. It might be adequately hyped. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd it go? Yo, where'd it go? Can't do that. That's cheating. You cheated when you weren't looking? Dude, what the heck? Again? Oh, you think this is gonna save you, bro? This guy sucks. Way out, honey, on the way down. If they hand shot me, that's the worst one. Getting the I want to get like a stage 2 there, but I guess I could. No, I don't really need to. I'll just hold the energy for now. Going to Bucky restores some of my childlike wonder. Hey, bro, I didn't know Bucky's went that hard. What the heck? Okay, so far there's been 2 times where we've easily gotten Cleffa into our active, and we've drawn 1 card and 0 cards. All right, maybe the Cleffa's not worth it. The Celebi, though, I might be convinced on the Celebis. And honestly, I do kind of like the idea of the thicker count of them, like 2 Celebis, because like opening it is like pretty good. So maybe I'm gonna come around on the Celebies. Maybe I'll come around them. Can't take it out of the hand enough. Yeah, it's a little tough. I mean, we play Ultra Balls, but Ultra Balls are pretty mid in the deck, to be honest, in general. So I have been liking this 10th energy though. The energy has felt a little smoother since we've had the 10th. Oh. There's that. I like keeping that, or I like the idea of keeping it. Oh my. What the fuck kind of rat behavior is this, bro? Are we being serious right now? Is that instead of Eerie? Wait, what the fuck are they doing? Oh, they don't have the energy. Whatever. Wait, this KOs, right? This got a KO. Yeah, 3. Oh, actually, it was just enough. I was like, I didn't do the math, but there's no way this doesn't knock him out, right? He too thick. I can still turn to Forest Blast. Or Forest Blasting. I could use this right now to get the little guy. I don't want to play the Not gonna play this yet. Alakazam is straight up rage bait. True. So a collector over there? Wait, I wonder if they just don't have anything else. Is this it? I drive on side of Venusaur and this deck would cook. Nah, you're a hater. I don't know why you're hating so much, but you be hating big time. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Yo, chill. What the f... I'm not guaranteed an energy off this, so if I just get to the Bayleef, I have it. So then I just play... I think playing this first is probably correct. Or Bayleefless. Bayleef one time? Ooh, okay, hold. Not complaining. Alright, what do we give up here? Probably these two. If this guy doesn't die anytime soon, I just don't need the extra energy, probably. Boss is really important. Energy is really important. Maybe I could have got rid of the energy there, actually, and kept the Ogerpon. I think one of the Ionos always gets discarded here, for sure. It's a really good card in this matchup, actually. I feel like these games go kind of long, so like us having hand disruptions is like a pretty big deal, but... Alright, we'll see how big of a turn they can have this turn. It's possible they just absolutely destroy us. Hopefully not. Okay, that is definitely not. Evolves to Curlia. You're done, buddy. I've activated my trap card. Is it worth to play Shaman in Venusaur? Probably not. Screamtail's like not that scary. And there's nothing else that's scary at all, to be honest. Fez Snipe. I'll probably just play the... actually, I kind of want to play the Dawn, but I don't want to retreat. I want to KO that Curlia for sure, because I want to force him to have Candy Guardy. It might just be a boss angle, but I really want to play Dawn. I don't know. I could get Fez with this, and then evolve. Retreat Fez. Maybe it is Fez Snipe angle. Okay, sure, whatever. Because playing the Dawn here just kind of seems like establishing Venusaur is just so good. If I get Iono next turn, then I can't do it, so. And this is where this is exactly the situation we were talking about earlier. Of is the Genesect actually good? You have Fez, right? Or how good is the Genesect? Like Fez sucks here compared to using Genesect. Like this is actually terrible. Well, actually, I don't know. The Genesect, this guy having 4... No, you know, the true thing that's terrible here is this guy has fucking 4 retreat cost. That's what's terrible. But it'd be a lot better to Genesect. Okay, it's not that much better to Genesect. I'm overhyping Genesect a little bit here. But the fact that I have 3 2 prizes in play now is pretty bad. Like, that's bad, obviously. This guy just having freaking 4 retreat costs is really the big hurdle we're getting over here. Even if we had Genesect here, it still cost me 3 energy to get the Genesect KO here. So Fez is a little bit more efficient energy-wise. But now I have 3 2 prizes in play. And one of them is in my active. So... It's like, I don't recommend that, you know? You think Plant can do anything in the near future with better attackers? Or it's doomed because of Ceruledge? Ceruledge is not a reason that a deck can't work. There's plenty of... The type Grass currently has a lot of potential. Gen replaces the Snail. I don't know about that, though, because for the Genesect to KO a Fez in the late game, how many energy do you need on that? Like, trolley build of the Mega Absol deck yet? I have not. It is, I do plan to. But I'm trying to like the new stuff Maybe like later this week we'll give it a shot. Try the build without. Actually, I'll probably play with some decks from Milwaukee when the Milwaukee thing drops. So we'll probably like copy the list that James played. We need 6 energy. Yeah, that's a lot of energy to for sure have in the late game. It is possible though to have that much in the late game. Just unlikely. How was Dawn been? It's been pretty good. The Dawn's been pretty good. All right, that's a little overkill. That needs to calm down, but... They actually might not have that good of a turn, because if they attack with Guardia, I can KO it with Ogerpon. And Guardia's the only attacker they have set up right now to actually do a ton of damage, because this thing doesn't have a Bravery Charm yet. Are just not needed if you have Super Rod? Yes. Well, you just need to figure out how much recovery you need and what recovery card feels better, basically. And then you just kind of play that. You can just KO Meganium. Oh, true. That is actually a pretty good play from them. Is KO. See, I should have checked my prize cards, because I don't know if this just gets me a Meganium here or not. Yeah, Tail KO Meganium is actually a pretty good play from them. But if this just gets me oh, but I don't have a stadium. Oh, my... Oh, wait, they could... Okay, they have a couple different plays here to make now. They could just KO my Fez. I didn't realize they replaced my stadium. Do you think this could be be competitive? I don't know. I mean, the grass stuff in general has potential. I wouldn't like... When thinking about grass decks, I wouldn't like... isolate them so much in terms of like Mega Venusaur, Hydrapple. It's just kind of like... They're all doing the same thing, which is abusing Vitality Force plus Meganium. Just like, what is the best of that? That in general has potential. Meganium, Force of Vitality has potential. What is best with it, though? I don't know, but definitely has high potential. That's how I kind of think about grass stuff. It's just like... Oh, could I have ever gone? No, I gotta kill this, right? This thing's gotta go. It's too much. I have two prizes in play currently, but I could Turo one out of play. I think I just Iono here to try and find Turo. Best success I've had with is the Ogre 4 E-Switch. I think that is the best version that I've played with as well. What went to the bottom there? Do Dawn. I mean, I'll shuffle the deck. Max Rod is like so important, or such a powerful card. I could bench Bulba, right? This energy be on my active here? Maybe this is fine. Just like the 1-1-2 split. Sure. Is it the same idea as what you said about Iron Hands decks, or do you think there's more value to build one over another beyond simply what is best? I think it's pretty similar to the Iron Hands take, Nine-Tailed. Like, there's only one best Iron Hands deck. Really. You could make an argument, except for like, if Chi and Pao became good again, then there could be like 2 good Iron Hands decks. Because it could be like Chi and Pao and Iron Hands deck. Because I think that would be a... Chi and Pao's a little bit more depth to it than just being an Iron Hands deck. Whereas it's like, Joltik Box is basically just an Iron Hands deck. Joltik Golden Go is just an Iron Hands deck. Miraidon is just an Iron Hands deck for the most part. I think it's kind of the same with the grass stuff. It's like, there's a best Meganium Vitality Force deck. And like, playing any... Like, there's not going to... I don't think there's going to be enough depth to the different strategies to be like, oh... Hydrapple and Mega Venusaur can exist in the same metagame, or it makes sense for them to exist in the same metagame. I don't think that would ever make any sense. I don't think it would ever work that way, basically. Is Lugia Iron Hands deck? Kind of what the basic energy build. What? No, because it was Chinchino. It was Chinchino. It wasn't just an Iron Hands deck, no. Because the deck could exist without Iron Hands for sure. Chinchino was like the hard carry in the deck, right? There was the Iron Hands build, where it's like double Iron Hands and 2 basic lightnings, but or a basic lightning. I don't remember. What's the reason people are not running Tapu Bulu? A single price hitting for 220 seems good. It's just not very good. I don't know. Yeah, it's just not very good. That's the best answer I got for you. The card just kind of sucks. Like, it's just you put a ton of resources into it. It's super easy for your opponent to KO, and like, yeah, there's not even that much stuff to trade into really. I can KO Fez. But, like, this guy also survives most hits anyways. Like, this KO's Fez. And, like, my opponent's not going to want to KO my Mega Venusaur ever, basically, so. And then you, like, guaranteed lose your energy as well. Which is a problem. Okay, this is still pretty bad for us. This is where the Turo would be good. But I don't have the Turo. I could top deck the Turo. Again, another Turo top deck. Hold up, it's coming. Hulu for the Cornerstone matchup? I mean, this guy does the same thing, right? But this guy is way better than Bulu. Oh, what the fuck are they doing? Oh, they're gonna kill my Meganium. Okay. Dude, they could triple Monkey Dory. Oh my. Gardevoir is just such BS, man. They're gonna kill Meganium, set up the Bulbasaur to die to double Monkey. This guy heal the bench guy too, or just himself? Dude, why? This guy's so greedy, bro. Such a greedy little bastard, bro. Like, he's not even trying to help out the squad at all. He can't even heal 30 from one of your Pokemon or 30 from all your Pokemon. Just himself. Do we have 1 Psychic in the discard pile? I don't think I ever go for like the Guardy Trap though. I mean, obviously I'm not putting that in play. All right, whatever. I think it just has to be this and then knockout. Ooh, got the Max Rod. Let's go. Kind of is an insane pull, to be honest. 45. Oh, do I even have an Ivysaur here? Oh, okay, thank goodness. Wasting away. Can't change the truth. Bringing me down. I should probably play this before I get Iono'd again. Well, how many Iono do they have left? 2? It's a good chance I get Iono next turn, right? Fez, Mew for more draw power if they need it. Yada, yada, yada. Lately. I get back. Probably just. I could get 2 energy Ogerpon, or. I don't think my Ogerpon's getting focused here. I think it's just triple energy. This would allow me to cycle the deck, I guess. How many energy do I have in play? 5, so I have 5 energy left. This is fine. Are they KOing my... If they KO my active, I lose. All right, so we can just put... Oh, I should just put it all on the active, right? Because if my active dies, I literally lose the game. Sure. Yeah. It's safe there. Can't even jungle dump for the squad? I know. What the heck? He only ever jungle dumps for himself. It's just... so stupid. Ever hooking the homies up. Yeah, and dude, come on, bro. Stop this madness. Another Monkey Dory. Oh. I just lose. Another Monkey Dory. Stop it. This is madness. Another one. Dude, honestly, I think they should just print. Because, like, no one would play it, right? There's no way anyone would put a 5th Monkey Dory in their deck. They should just print a card that's called Monkey Dory. What's it called? But it has 2 abilities, and one of the abilities says, even if you have 4 Monkey Dory in your deck, you can still play this in your deck. Like, they should just do it. I swear, they should just do it. They should let people put 5 Monkey Dory in their deck. Our hotel rooms. Oh, they can actually KO my... Oh, shoot. This is actually really bad. They can KO my Ivysaur here. Oh, but if they do that, I get to Fez. Okay, I'm actually kind of fine with that. They kind of have to go for the prize card, right? Because otherwise I get to evolve it and get out of range. Unless they have, like, another way to win. They might have another way to win. They could just, like... put all the Monkey Door damage on my active and then punch me. But I guess I don't know what's left in their deck. But giving me Fez draw and a bench space is definitely pretty mid. Not optimal. But can I even win this turn? Like, I don't even think I have a win condition, right? Ones you love, good night. Also Ogerpon? How many grass do I need? Oof, more than that, right? Forever, over and over. Lost Teal Mask KO. Doesn't KO the Guardy though. Wait, am I trolling? Are you trolling? Turo KO? I was thinking about Turoing the Fez. Or like, what if I don't? Like, what if I go like... I think it's enough. Well, let's see, that's 4 retreat cost. Dude, are you guys just trolling, bro? I have to retreat 2, so I have 3. So it's 6, 7. It's 210. But I could Turo this, but then what would I push up is the question. I kind of don't want to take a knockout because I don't want to give them Fez draw and I don't want to put the 2 energy in the discard pile. Yeah, I don't want to give them Fez draw and I don't want to put the energy in the discard pile. So I'm thinking like... just like Turoing this up and like leaving... Oh, but I can't leave Ogerpon on my active. I could only leave Meganium. Maybe that's fine though, because then this would be able to KO a Guardy that has 3. Okay, maybe that is correct actually. Throw this guy. 4, it'd be 8, 9. Oh, we need a top deck and energy. You just Turo Venusaur, put Venusaur back in the active. That's just, I also don't want to give them counter catcher though, right? That also gives them counter catcher. No, I don't think I can take that. I don't think I can take a knockout here. I think I lose to too many things if I take a KO. So I have to leave this in the active. Rebuild this guy. Oh, no, that was correct. It was correct. I can also Ultra Ball here. Like, we just have to chill. Okay, that's pretty bad. If they KO this, they win anyway, so I can just leave all the energy there. I think 3 energy KO TMS is 300 because of Meganium. No. It doubles the energy. So 3 becomes 6 plus 30. That's 7. 7 times 3 is 21. And this guy has no energy. Guardy has no energy on it. I'm tripping? You're tripping, yes. It's alright, it's not just you. It's like you and 1/3 of chat. Yeah, 3 energy works if Guardy has 3 energy. 6, 7, 21, huge. If they can't Meganium, you're fucked, no? Yeah, but we just have to hope they don't know that. I think but if I knock out something, I think I'm for sure fucked. In this situation, my opponent can misplay, not make the play because they think I have a different option, and I don't know, something else probably. I think if I knock out the active, I think I just lose. Like, I just lose to so many things. I feel more confident in this line. I could still see myself losing, though, for sure. Wait, now they just bench locked themselves. Okay, now I'm feeling... They do have 4 Monkey Dories, though. Do they play 4 Dark? That's a lot of damage potential turn to turn. Like, I think I have a better chance of winning the game if I don't take a KO, and my opponent could misplay, which is a big one. If they knock out Meganium, can't Wo-Chien snipe for 300? It could, yeah. They would also have to leave damage on the Guardy, though. This has gotten to a really interesting point now. Dude, is this how this matchup just goes? Does this matchup just get really interesting at the end? This is not the first time I've had an interesting game against Gardevoir with Venusaur, where we just like don't take a knockout. I don't think 4 monkeys is usually how it goes. Well, not the exact same board state, obviously. This is why we play Dusk in Gardevoir. Yeah, that's true. That's why we play Dusknoir in Gardevoir. Get aggressive. Can they just... Can they KO this off the bench through Monkey Dories? Okay, they've played 4 Iono. Yeah, I think Venusaur to the front is correct. I actually don't have to bench this yet, because they're out of Iono. So I'm just gonna wait. If they break item lock, then I can shuffle the deck with Nest Ball to get the boss back in the mix. Then you just have to rip boss. I need more than boss now, though, because the Mega Venusaur's in the active. Xerosic incoming? That would honestly be tragic. Well, I guess I would just discard the Meganium and then Nest Ball. They're gonna retreat and Mind Bend? Dude, what a match. What a match. What a game. They have so many psychic energy spread out so thin now, though. Their damage potential per turn isn't even that high. Why do Guardians play Xerosic now? They don't play Xerosic. Chat's just trolling. Xerosic, Guardy. Hold on. To counteract the Xerosic against Absol. So before they Xerosic, you Xerosic. Now they have to contemplate, do they keep the Xerosic, do they get rid of the Xerosic? It's a whole thing. Wait, they're like playing Jelly BS. Do they play TM Devo? They actually might play TM Devo. Right? Yeah, they actually might play TM Devo. 260 left. Oh, wait, they KO next turn, right? Do they? Only, oh, why does he only have 260 left? What the heck happened? I thought he was supposed to be a beefy boy. Retreat, they have access to 4 energy. So they have access to 4. So they can KO me next turn. Alright, so I can shuffle the deck first. There was a boss on the bottom. Now it's back in the mix. He was supposed to be a beefy boy. Alright, boss. Wait, is that enough? No, is it not enough? Hold up. 5. 2 active. 5. 10. Times 3. It is enough. Let's go! Insane. Oh, my bad. But hey, you guys will say I got lucky, but I didn't play the I didn't put the Meganium down immediately in play because I was like, hey, hold on a second. If they leave Frillish in the active, they're not doing enough damage. So if they have to retreat Frillish next turn, then I hold the Nest Ball. So then I play the Nest Ball to shuffle the deck because they don't have any Ionos left, so they can't Iono me. And then I shuffle the boss from the bottom of the deck back into the deck to double my odds. Or not quite double my odds. It was less than doubling my odds, but increasing my odds of finding the boss off the top deck. So you guys will say lucky, but that was calculated.